Hey guys, what is up, and I welcome you to a new episode of the League of Myths series. I apologize for the lack of episodes in the past few weeks, but as usual, if you end up enjoying this one, please don't forget to throw in a like. But let's go straight into the first myth submitted by Jarno Swag on Twitter. Can a Mordekaiser ulted Draven Ghost catch an enemy Draven's axes? So this myth is actually very interesting, and you can see we set it up so that I ulti the Draven, get the kill, and then I start controlling his ghost. The Draven on my team is gonna use this Q on cast, and I wanna catch the axe with my ghost, and you can see the axe is actually spinning on the ghost. One major thing to note is, I'm sure you can tell, the axe, even though it's spinning, is not ricocheting off the cast in order to catch it again. So the duration is limited, however, the damage amplification from the Q being activated is still being applied. So it does work, but you cannot catch the same axe. Going to the second myth submitted by Mohama on Twitter. Can you pull a champion that is being ulted mid-air by Yasuo, or pull Yasuo himself? And if so, what is the interaction? For this one, there are going to be 4 test case scenarios, and in the first one, we're doing it with Blitz being on my team. As I stack up my Q and finally get the Blitz into the air from my ultimate, my Blitz pulls him, but you can see that it only moves him so far, and my ultimate pretty much keeps him in place. But what if we were to switch it around a bit and put the Blitz this time on the enemy team? Similar test case principles, I ulti the Poppy and the Blitz this time pulls me, and you can see that he actually gets me all the way to himself, as opposed to what happened in the first test case scenario. But with that being said, the ultimate's still finished. But now let's test if the interaction is the exact same thing with Thresh. Once again, I stack up my Q, get the Master Yi into the air, ulti him, the Thresh hooks the Master Yi, and more or less the exact same thing happens as what happened with Blitz. And to top it off, let's put Thresh on the enemy team and do the exact same thing. And see if the interaction is any different compared to the one with Blitz. As I finally go and knock the Sivir into the air and follow up with ultimate, the Thresh lands his hook and my ultimate still finishes even though his hook technically pulls me towards him. The third myth of this episode, if Lee Sin kicks a champion into Braum's E, the shield, will that champ go right through Braum's shield and knock up the other champions that are standing behind Braum? So we all know, love, and hate Braum's shield because it is so useful at blocking attacks and projectiles. But if a champ is kicked into his shield, will it stop the champion from moving any further past Braum, in order to protect his allies behind him? And as it happens right there, you can see that the champion goes right through Braum and still hits the Nunu behind him, so the answer is no. Keeping the trend of Lee Sin kicks, this myth is asking if Lee Sin kicks a champion into Dragon for the kill, or even Baron, will Lee Sin get the kill on the Dragon or Baron for his team? A lot of people have been asking this myth, so we decided to test it with Dragon because the exact same thing would apply with Baron. So this works just as well. We set up Dragon to be at just a sliver of HP as I position myself to kick the Riven right into it. And you can see that the kick does register as Lee Sin getting the kill for his team. And the exact same thing will apply for Baron as well. So now that we know the answer, you guys can finally stop asking and submitting this myth. Alright guys, that unfortunately does mark the end of this episode of the League of Myths series. If you did enjoy it, please, once again, don't forget to throw in a like and maybe share it with your friends. If you want to have a chance to be put in the spotlight on the next episode, submit your own myth either underneath this video in the comment section, on my Facebook fan page, Redmercy LOL, or my Twitter, also Redmercy LOL. But as usual, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you next time. Peace.